read the books. You've watched the films a dozen times. But I promise you, at least 3 of these 10 facts are going to genuinely surprise you. Stick around for fact number 7, because it changes how you'll watch every single film from now on. Let's open the files. Welcome back to the Hogwarts Files, where every week we dig into the facts, the history, and the hidden details behind the wizarding world. If you're new here, hit subscribe. We post twice a week, and you do not want to miss what's coming next. Let's get into it. Before Harry Potter became the best-selling book series of the modern era, the manuscript was turned down by roughly a dozen publishers. It was a small London publishing house, Bloomsbury, that finally took a chance on it. Reportedly, after the chairman's young daughter read the first chapter and demanded to read the rest. That single decision helped launch what's now considered one of the most commercially successful entertainment franchises in history. When the first book crossed the Atlantic, publishers decided American readers might not connect with the word philosopher. So for the US edition, the title was changed to swap Philosopher's Stone for Sorcerer's Stone. It's a small change, but it's the reason 2 different generations of fans argue about which title is correct. The 3 lead actors were cast as children and filmed across an entire decade, meaning audiences watched them physically grow up in real time across 8 films. That's an almost unheard of commitment in filmmaking. Most franchises recast child actors as they age. Here, the growth itself became part of the story. One of the franchise's most talked about visual effects wasn't a dragon or a spell. It was a nose. The main villain's nose was digitally removed in post-production for every single scene, a process the visual effects team has described as painstaking work across hundreds of shots. The famous platform used to reach the Wizarding School doesn't exist, but a real London train station has a wall installation built specifically for fans, complete with a luggage trolley appearing to vanish into the brick. It's become one of the most visited film tourism spots in the world. J.K. Rowling has said she plotted the overall arc, including the final book's ending, years before the series finished, and that a completed rough outline existed well before the last books were published. Careful readers have since gone back and found early clues planted from the very first book. Early directors considered were known for very different tones, including names associated with dark fantasy and horror. The tone you know from the finished films, especially the earlier ones, was shaped heavily by whichever director ultimately took the reins, which is part of why the atmosphere shifts noticeably as the series progresses. Several real-world locations across the UK, cathedrals, historic halls, and countryside estates were used as filming locations for the castle's interior and grounds. Many of these locations report a significant, lasting increase in tourism directly tied to fans wanting to visit in person. The fictional sport at the heart of the series was designed with real physical props for actors to react to on set, rather than relying entirely on visual effects added afterward, helping the actors' movements look more natural during flying and chase sequences. Long after the final book was published, the Wizarding World expanded into stage plays, theme park lands, spin-off films, and an entire ecosystem of official companion content. Proof that the appetite for this universe never really slowed down. That's 10 facts down. But trust me, we've barely scratched the surface. Which one surprised you most? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want the next deep dive into Hogwarts' hidden secrets, that video's linked right here. Until next time, the files stay open.